Hare Krishna. Welcome to morning Amrut Vani program. Is Kaustubha Krishna Prabhuji will be giving his transcendental words of wisdom. But then Rupamshi Sharma Mataji will be reading the Vaishnava etiquettes, followed by Rameshwar Nayak Prabhuji reading the Nama. Welcome to everyone once again. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji Danvat Pranam. Let us remember Lord Chaitanya's instruction to Raghunath Das Goswami in the Chaitanya Charit Amrit. Do not talk like people in general or hear what they say. You should not eat palatable food, nor should you dress very nicely. Do not expect humor, but offer all respect to others. Always chant the holy name of the Lord Krishna and within your mind render service to Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan. Supreme indeed is the path of devotional service. All glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. Hare Krishna.
So with this, the Vaishnava etiquette book reading is completed.
Hare Krishna Prabhu Dandavat Pranam. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Namamrita, Lord Chaitanya to Sanatana Goswami. In the other three yugas, Satya, Treta and Dwapara, people perform different types of spiritual activities. Whatever results they achieve in that way, they can achieve in the Kali Yuga simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.343.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Shri Radharas Bihari ki jai, Lalita Sakhi Vishakha ki jai, Shri Shri Sitaram Lakshman Bhaktanuman ki jai, Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai, Morning Japa program ki jai, Amritvani ki jai, Samasta Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. So today we are finishing the book of etiquette for Vaishnavas. But I feel that instructions were so important for the Vaishnavas that like 10 aparadh we have been always reading, we may continue this also. Starting from the beginning, the instructions for the etiquette were given on how to sit in the temple, not to have the feet facing the Lord, neither to have back to the Lord. Similarly, how to dress for the ladies and for the Matajis and for the Prabhujis. Dhoti kurta for the Prabhujis and saris and gopi dress for the Matajis. And similarly, instructions were given about the chanting, how the chanting has to be done, not to be in the lazy mood, and we should always take bath in the morning and come for chanting and all that. Also, we learned in etiquette as to how to respect the God brothers, sannyasis, other devotees, senior devotees, junior devotees. And also we learned in that we should always be humble, not to take part in the prajalpo, that is any talk which is not connected to Krishna. We should not take part and keep away from that. So in today's etiquette, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is instructing Raghunath Das Goswami as to be to always keep on remembering the Lord and keep on speaking about the glories of the Lord. And in Vrindavan, try to create more and more people in Krishna consciousness, because with the time passed in Kali Yuga, so many people had forgotten about Krishna's pastimes. So far the chanting is concerned, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is instructing Sanatana Goswami, who was also instructed to remain in Vrindavan, to write about the pastimes of the Lord. And he says about the Chaitanya that whatever the benefit we got in the previous yugas, like in Satyuga, the life of the people were about 1 lakh years. So after finishing their duties as Grastha, they used to go to the jungles or in remote places and meditate upon the Lord for years and years together. In Treta Yuga, the people performed yugas, yagyas, which involved, of course, the Brahmanas who were very pure and expert, and also it needed so much of the expenses for these performing yagyas. So normally those yagyas were performed mostly by the Rajas and Maharajas and people. In Dwapar Yuga, the people worship the lotus feet of the Lord and the deities in the temples and all that. But in Kali Yuga, the life of the people is very short, and they are advised not to leave their families or not to go in remote places. But by remaining in the family, in the house, they just can chant the holy name of the Lord, the Mahamantra, glorify the Lord, read the books like Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, and such other books written by Srila Prabhupada, so that you get the same benefit what the people got, devotees got in the previous yugas. And it's very simple. Chanting, if it is done in congregation together, brings about more benefit rather than sitting lonely in a remote place. Exceptions are always there, that if there is no congregation or the people are far off, they can sit near the Tulasi Devi and keep on doing the chanting. During chanting, one has to be very humble, like a grass, and tolerant, should have a lot of patience and tolerance, like a tree. This is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had said in Ashtakam. Trinadabi sunechena tarorapi sheshuruna namana dena kirtanya sadahari. Don't expect any respects from others, but you keep on giving respect to all the people. And similarly, always keep on doing kirtan, glorify the Lord, and he should be on your tongue. Preferably when we do the chanting as prescribed on the beats, and even after finishing that 16 rounds or 25 rounds in Ekadashi's time, we should keep on chanting. We should have always this name of the Lord on our tongue, because it is said that when you are chanting, remembering the Lord, he is always coming and dancing on your tongue and purifying yourself and your heart. So We should keep on chanting like that. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Samasta Bhakta Vrinda ki jai.